I would love to see Jussie Smollett be forgiven and this story to be swept under the carpet. And the reason why is because his lie, yeah, he lied and he used poor judgment, but his lie did not harm anybody. So, what is the big deal? Is there such a focus? Why is it breaking news? Smollett lied. Why so much attention on this liar, but not the liar Carolyn Bryant Dunham? How come there was no breaking news when it was revealed that she lied? You didn't even really hear about this in mainstream media. I had to find out the story through social media. So where's the passion for people coming after this liar? Because her lie did harm people. Her lie allowed the 14-year-old boy's murderers to go free and to live their life. People that brutally murdered a 14-year-old boy. But she's not being attacked every day. These are the things that I'm just saying we got to look at. How come she's not the monstrous liar? And if you don't know who Carolyn Bryant Dunham is, she's the woman connected to the Emmett Till trial. When mainstream media reported on her lie, they actually dealt with her with compassion. It was like, okay, let's explain why she did this. It's like no one's trying to figure out, like, oh, there's an excuse. Let's just think of the reason why Jussie did it. But with her, it was like, oh, her in-laws kept her from talking to law enforcement. Her ex-husband, the one that killed Emmett Till, was abusive. She was coerced into the story. She's horrified at what happened. It's clearly a great burden of guilt and sorrow on her part. You see that speaking about it with compassion. No, it's not, oh, she's a monster. How could she do this lie? And this is a damn shame. But no, she's able to even today continue to live her life without people attacking her. She could do her thing. She saw her children grow. Her children didn't get attacked. Her grandchildren didn't get attacked. Meanwhile, OJ, his children don't have that same luxury because their father is being attacked every single day for years and years on end. And he was found to be not guilty, but he was treated as though he was guilty. And that's the biggest injustice. But nobody sees that. They continue to go on and on with OJ. He can be slammed in the media every day. But what about George Zimmerman? Again, here we have somebody that there's proof that he murdered this person. All of these people admit to their things. He doesn't even deny, but he's saying that his lie, okay, see, just like a Carolyn Bryant Dunham. And this is what happens when you sweep her under the carpet. Like, okay, let's just sweep under the carpet what she did. It just makes it so much easier. It's like we make it easy to be victimized. Sweep it under the carpet. So now here comes George Zimmerman, and he can lie, and this lie can again allow a young Black boy's murderer to go free, because we hear Trayvon saying, help me, but he's the one that said he needed help. We hear the 911 operator telling him, don't follow him, we got it, but he still stalks him and kills him. But this man is not being attacked every day. The known murderer, the known monster, he can go and live his life, go to a restaurant, eat, and be at peace. Then you have R. Kelly. R. Kelly, he's being beat down every day on social media, and people use the excuse, oh, we're protecting. This is about the young girls. This is to stand up for young Black girls. He's a monster. Surviving R. Kelly. He's horrible. He's a pedophile. And that's another thing. He's not a pedophile. A pedophile is somebody who is attracted to pre-puberty children. So that's usually before the age of 13. When you're 14, 15 years old and developed in somebody, that's not a pedophile. He's not. If he's interested in a teenager, that's interested in a minor, that is not a pedophile. And y'all are giving him this label that is inaccurate. It's an inaccurate label. Meanwhile, you have a admitted true pedophile, Jeremy Strohmeyer, who took a 7-year-old Black girl, Sharice Iverson, into a Nevada restroom, sexually assaulted her, and murdered her. He confessed to this. And his name is not being slammed every day in the media. So when he was up for wanting to get out of jail, this was not a big thing that they had to release on the news and make a big story about it. But when OJ was getting released from jail, he it was this big story. So people might say, well, Jeremy Strohmeyer, that's 20 years ago. People aren't that interested, but OJ was 25 years ago. And that's the thing. So you have a generation that weren't even around when OJ was on trial that are looking at OJ like he's a monster. How come we don't have that same new generation looking at Jeremy Strohmeyer like he is a monster? Because this is a true monster. You took a 7-year-old little girl, but yet we are sitting here day in and day out seeing R. Kelly being blasted on social media for having sex with many young girls who are sexually active and went with R. Kelly to do this. I mean, we got to just keep it real on what it is, because, not to go too much into the whole R. Kelly thing, but it's like the average 15-year-old girl is not trying to be with a 30-year-old man. To that girl, she's like, oh, he's old. You know what I mean? So when they do that, there is usually something else going on there. But this is not to get into a whole thing about R. Kelly. It's just that look at what we're doing. So I'm just saying, on your social media accounts, different things like that, think twice before you just want to jump on the bandwagon of who mainstream media is bashing, because they're not bashing Carolyn Bryant Dunham. So why are they bashing Jussie Smollett? That's just what I want to know. Why is she okay to get away with, let's be easy on her, even though she lied, but let's just go in on him for his lie, and let's just keep going on about his lie. Like, it's just stupid. If you really think about it, at the end of the day, he lied. So what? Let him breathe. Let him breathe like George Zimmerman can breathe. Let him breathe like Carolyn Bryant Dunham can breathe. Let him breathe like Jeremy Strohmeyer can breathe. Thanks for listening. Take it in and win.